So I would be presenting you these decades where I was pre-neuro, then MCH course, then came SPR in 88, and how we went ahead and how one tsunami came in the life. My father used to say, struggle is ornament of your life. Sangharsh hi jeevan ka shringar hai. Well, that keeping in mind, when already your mind is prepared that you have to fight in the life with some of the fights, battles or war, different type of the things will come. And then a decade came where we developed many other things in cerebral palsy, botulinum toxin, intrathecal baclofen, and developed Indian Academy of Cerebral Palsy. And then 2000 to 16, one road traffic accident, and this was another storm in the journey of neurosurgery. And now, this is the retirement time. So let's see what was the next one. Pre-neurosurgery, my decade in the medical campus gave me a lot of courage. My teachers has always blessed me, and many of the things, not only because I was just above average student, it is also because I had many extra activities of the literature, poems, and then stage programs conduction, Swatantra Divas, so many other things which I will not go into detail, but that time there was no humor in me. No humor. Serious poems. तूफान में फंसी मेरी जिंदगी है, भंवर में घूमती एक कहानी है, प्रिय साथ दे सको तो चले आना, इस जीवन नौका अभी खाली है. That age when we know that what kind of the things might happen and what kind of the partner you want to have, कि तूफान में फंसी मेरी जिंदगी है और भंवर में घूमती ये एक नौका है, कहानी है, इसमें मेरे साथ रह सको तो प्रिय स्वागत है, मेरी जीवन नौका खाली है. लेकिन मुझे पता नहीं था कि इस जीवन नौका में न्यूरोसर्जरी विल बिकम माय अनदर पार्टनर ऑफ द लाइफ. सो लेट्स थैंक्स टू माय टीचर्स who said to one of my friend who wanted to make money, and I said I want to excel in academics, and today he is very rich person and I am rich in academics. So he says that what you wanted at that time has happened. So when we were doing MCH, very nice training, excellent training, there was a tide, high tide in my life. I resigned. I heard that you take responsibility from Lal Bahadur Shastri when he met with it. He was the railway minister and an accident occurred. So I took responsibility that perhaps it is not good for me. I am not doing that good in the department. Then I resigned. I did not fought with the administration or head, but I just defended. But now we have such a great relation. When some struggle occurs, your bonding becomes much more better if you do not take it to the heart. मैंने अपनी जिंदगी कुछ इस तरह सरल कर ली, किसी को माफ कर लिया और किसी से माफी मांग ली. That kind of a things which has happened. My wife is now daughter of the head of the department of that neurosurgery. So the tide got over and relations have become very good. The story is very big one. Now, when I joined here in 1988, it was such a great time that in the same year, it was said that we want to go ahead with, Dr. Dinekar said, SPR. And surprise was that what is SPR, I did not know as a qualified neurosurgeon, and then said it is for cerebral palsy. I did not know what is cerebral palsy. Well, we were taught by Dr. Peacock, and this was our team at that time in the Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences. All were trained. Everybody was trained to select and operate. Then the problem came I was new in the place in Hyderabad, came from the north, and I was not knowing anybody. Even somewhat the language was a problem, and no clientage at all. I was called as an outstanding neurosurgeon because I was standing outside the operation theater. That kind of a thing happened, that you are an outstanding neurosurgeon. Anyway, that has given you a challenge. And when an opportunity came, I grabbed that opportunity. Remember, the opportunities are balled from the behind. If it is gone, you cannot catch. So I grabbed, with all the blessings of many people in the Nizam's Institute of Medical Sciences, and must say that Dr. Dinekar Sahab has encouraged that, yes, we should develop this kind of a thing in our department. So now what to do? In the society, people did not know what is cerebral palsy and what is SPR, except some orthopedicians knowing that there is something called as neurotomy, neurectomy, some soft tissue release surgeries, but then nobody was knowing neurosurgical procedures. Now, the thing is that you have to do the work. One husband was standing close to the door with a rifle. After 1 hour of seeing him standing there, she said, "Honey, what do you want to do? For 1 hour you are standing with a rifle over there. What is your purpose? What are you going to do?" He said that, "I am going to do a shikar." Hunting to whom? He said, "A lion, a lioness." She said, "Are you pointing out towards me?" He said, "No, no, I am afraid of you." "Then why are you not going?" He said that, "One doggy is sitting outside the door, so I can't go there." Some people only talk about, they don't act it. We thought that it is necessary that you do more, talk less. And then a story goes for a decade where there awareness we brought. Indian Family of Cerebral Palsy, we developed 35,000 of the newsletters every quarterly all over India. How did we procure the paper? The money is another interesting part. Selective motor fasciculotomy in 1993 we developed. Soft tissue release surgeries. All these we were doing to bring awareness and then bring some contribution to the children who are having harmful, resistant, non-progressive spasticity. So we went, conducted camps all over the country. In this process of a decade, another tsunami came. There was revolt in the department, and then we were shaken up that what is all this thing is happening. But I must tell you, when a storm comes and those trees which stand still there, they are strong trees, others may fall down. And some of these winds can make you strong also. An interesting part is that the relation which we develop with our students have become much more stronger. And now we have gone to their marriages, celebrating with them many of the festivals. And that is how the bonding occurs when हमने अपनी ज़िंदगी कुछ इस तरह सफल कर दी, सरल कर ली, किसी को माफ़ कर दिया और किसी से माफ़ी मांग ली. That is all which has to be there in the heart of we all. And when you work with these kinds of positive thoughts, you will be able to left brain drive much better with an sthir pragya, stable mind. With that, if you will start working even for your left brain, you will be able to develop much more researches which will be much more fruitful, and you will get engaged with that. So after learning SPR as a young neurosurgeon of around 40 years in 1988, I said that just 100 SPR done, selective posterior rhizotomies, I have done great in my life. I was striving for it. When I emerged into the ocean of cerebral palsy, I realized, sir, it is such an ocean. Even you cannot measure the depth. It is such an ocean, you do not know the end. And that is true for every subject, whether it is Parkinsonism, epilepsy, or any subject you take it. When it has developed from the zero, shunya se, whole of this universe has developed, you cannot measure the beginning of it. So keep your left and right brain balanced and keep going on that one. So then we studied much more and realized with many of our colleagues to keep going ahead. We wrote chapter in the books. I will not go into detail that how the rhizotomy is done at this level, how fasciculotomy is done at this level. These are the positions in which we have to position them. So, awareness was the one important thing, and CP camps. These are the various camps. This is in Indore, this is in Kerala, Kunnamkulam, I believe, where we did first our camp. This is in Ahmedabad, this is in Nepal. And we are in connection with the Pakistan people, Sri Lanka, SAARC countries, and we have many people who are referring the cases to us. This is in Bhopal. So, right and left brain equally worked by bringing the awareness and operating. Many heart-touching stories of these families has also given a lot of emotional right brain stimulation. A mother brings a child, and then I says, one more lady was there, I says, where is father? Then another lady says, father is my brother and he has left them. So you see that child's bua is accompanying them and giving them the future.